So I'm starting this new recorder, this Voco screen, and so I apologize for any distortion, and it seems to be catching my fan too. So I'll try not to speak too loudly, and hopefully it'll lessen the distortion, the lessons that you will learn. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to find out who's all running for governor of Colorado. Okay, so the governor's election is coming up. We have a Democrat that's in office right now, John Hickenlooper. So I'm here on the tracer, on the Secretary of State. You got to go to campaign finance and then get tracer. Once you get onto this website here, you have all these different actually people that's running. So I should check out what the Attorney General next. I think that sounds good. Okay, but for right now, we're going to go straight for the governor. He's the head enchilada. He's the main dude, right? The HBIC. So, governor, I think we could just search it from there. So, statewide, November election, governor. Now, we're looking at the campaign finance reports, or their lack thereof. Now, when you come here and you take a look at this, I mean, you got a whole bunch of people. In fact, you got, it says there's 3 different ones, so over 20 people. Let's see, is there 30 people? 21 matching records. So right now in the state of Colorado, you have 21 people who have filed their paperwork and have been, not all of them, most of them have zeros all across the board. So let's just take a look at the money, right? I didn't know what the media really gives a shit about. I don't know what they give a shit about. So you have Noel Ginsburg. It says that he's contributed that much. I guess that's how many people has contributed to his campaign. So I guess that's the biggest one. Michael Johnston, you could see. No, it's not the biggest one. It's one of the big ones. But Michael Johnston, he's got over $500,000, right? He got headlines for that. I think they're quarterly reports. Noel Ginsburg seems to be in number 2. Let's scan all the way down. Just I'm not, I don't find out later that it's somebody else. So let's just take a look at these. All right. So we have $300 was given to Joanne Silva. Let's see. What am I doing? Yeah, $300. But then it says the expenditures was $2,000. So that's interesting. Maybe she's taking it out of her own money, but I think you have to donate it into, or maybe they. Okay. I'm guessing she actually had that amount was donated right here. So she actually has had $2,400 donated, but she spent $2,000. That's what I'm going to assume. It seems like that's what it is. Jim Leonard Runberg, he's had $500 put into his campaign. Victor S. Mitchell, I believe he's like the super fucking richy wealthy tycoon. He's already spent $200,000. And then what's his $3 million here? What the hell? Loans. Okay, so he's already loaned himself $3 million. So when it comes to comparing and contrast, hell, Victor Mitchell, wins, right? He wins. $3 million, you win. Just give it to him. I mean, he already has $3 million in the bank. I think that George Brockler seems inevitable. But let's just keep on looking at the monies, okay? And then I'm going to look at each one of these names because it doesn't show what political party they are. You have to click on it, and then it goes to the political party. And I found that somebody from the Green Party is running for governor. I tried to message them on Facebook, and they just give me some short little, basically, I don't have time to answer you little people kind of response, which pissed me off. Fucking, what kind of Green Party is this? Anyways. So, Michael Johnston, right, he's 630, over $500,000, but there's 103 over there, so he's like making, there's a ton of money. $250,000 is a ton of money, but when you start getting up to these numbers, that's what, 732,000, so over $700,000. And then Victor Mitchell, he's spent $200,000 already, so he's already spent $202,000. So Victor Mitchell has spent, what is he spending this money on? I don't know. And then everybody else, okay, so Noel Ginsburg, and then you have Lou Gator. He has spent, $7,000. And then I think that's it. I mean, that's it. You had Veronique Marie Bellamy, who's spent $27, and needed to report that. and it just zeros on. Here's William Hammond's $3.33. So what, postage or something? What did he spend $3 on? It's like I need to report this $3. That's honest, right? I mean, or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like, oh, I'll post something here. Here's $3. Matthew Wood. This is the money spent. He spent $176, right? So overall, not very exciting money report here. The only, there's two heavy hitters, Victor Mitchell and that Mike Johnston, and then other, folks that have posted something. Veronique Marie Bellamy, and then Lou Gator, and then William Hammonds. Kerry Kennedy, there's no money being reported across the board. Victor Mitchell. There's Jim Leonard Runberg. So, some reason it's saying, oh, it was adjusted. He had funds on hand. He spent $500. So, Jim Leonard Runberg. Then Joanne Silva has posted some money. Matthew Wood. Did I get the $3? Yeah, William Hammonds. So everybody else, no money. So when it comes to Michael Wilborn, no money. Corey Paul Starkley, no money. Michael Irwin Schroeder, no money. Doug Robinson, no money. Ed Perlmutter, no money. He's a congressman, U.S. congressman. So he's going to, be invited to all the debates. Greg Lopez, no money. Kerry Kennedy, no money. Moses Carn Humes, no money. William Hammonds, $333. Adam Garrity, no money. Adam Garrity that's my horse for now. I think there's a Green Party candidate. So I'm going to have to make a decision of if I want to remain a Green or be an independent. So far, I am not impressed with the Green Party of Colorado. I'm not even for sure if there's a Green Party here in Pueblo. Okay, so I've gone, let's see, all the way up here. George Brockler. Well, that's interesting. George Brockler hasn't spent a fucking dime. So it is, a year and a half out, right? So a year and a half, that still gives them time to get their shit together. The Pueblo City Council I'll be focused on. But I'm not for sure in May. Is that when the primaries would be? May of 2018 and then November of 2018? I'm guessing. But I heard there's going to be a Green Party convention actually this month or next month. I don't know. It didn't seem like they wanted me to go. Whoever is controlling the Green Party of Colorado Facebook page, go fuck yourself. Yeah, I don't. You do not seem warm and welcoming, and you're not forthcoming with information. I distrust whoever. Anyways, enough about me. All right, so let's go through all these names. So Veronique Marie Bellamy, click on her name, and then you get some of her information. You get her phone number, right? And it's 720. She's in Longmont, Colorado. That's near Denver. Candidate ID. She is a Green Party. Yeah, so I guess, even though Adam Garrity out of the Democrats was my favorite, Veronique Bellamy, I'm going to take a look at you, and I hope that you are as progressive as Adam Garrity is. I don't even know if he calls himself a progressive, but he is. He's going to protect the marijuana industry, and he cares about charities, and I don't know, I like him. So anyways, frenemies. the candidate committee was frenemies, friends/enemies of Veronique Bellamy for governor. So that's interesting. Purpose to raise funds. In the financial summary, you see the $20 that was spent. Campaign. Let's see, what else is this? Oh yeah, it shows how long they've been doing stuff. So essentially January 17th, April 17th, right? She did some things. It says candidate affidavit there, but I've clicked on that before and it didn't do anything. So yeah, and it says that there's 6 pages here. What would be on page 6? Just out of curiosity. Okay, I don't know what was going on here. So let's go back. Hopefully it takes us right back to cool. All right, so we know Veronique Marie Bellamy is Green Party. George Brockler, is Republican. I'll click on his name. Anyways, statewide Republican. Yep, running for Republican. There he is. Oh wait, I guess his number would be good. So it says 720-675-8885 out of Lakewood. There's a P.O. box that is given. Okay, so, and then we should get the phone number for Veronique Marie too. So Veronique, hope I'm saying that right, 720-684-7756 is her phone number. George Cantrell. I know nothing about George. He is an American Constitution list. So, an independent. Alright, George Cantrell, out of Canyon City. Canyon City. I wonder if he's got an opinion about what's been going on in his county. All that corruption. 719-371-7034. That is his phone number, American Constitution Party. So, I wonder what he thinks about the local corruption, and then I kind of wonder what he thinks about war. I mean, if he's a constitutionalist, then the Congress hasn't declared war, which makes this war illegal. We are, right now, our government is waging an illegal war. And if people want to be like, well, they got away with it, is that how crime works? Sure, they're robbing the bank, but, you know, they're getting away with it, so what can we do about it? So, George Cantrell, American Constitution Party, in Canyon City. George Brockler, he's in, you know, someplace. Kathleen Cunningham, I know nothing about her. She's 303-472-2547, and she's unaffiliated. So, straight up independent, or just maybe unaffiliated. Independent is unaffiliated, but I guess you could be the independent party. That would confuse everybody. So, unaffiliated. She's running as an independent. American Constitution Party, Republican, and Green Party. So the top three so far are all different political parties. Lou Gator, 970-308-2390. He is a Republican. So watch out, George Brockler. Lou Gator is nipping at your butt. So Lou Gator's got some money down. $7,000. Interesting. I'd like to talk to all these folks. So you have, let's see, phone 239-682-8209. This is Adam Garrity. He's running for the Democratic ticket. I like Adam Garrity. Out of all the Democrats, Adam Garrity's got my vote. I'm Green Party now. It doesn't mean I'll be Green Party next month. That's where my heart is. I love Jill Stein and her entire platform, and I think the two-party system is rigged. It's bullshit. It's not pro-democracy, and I'm outside the system, so I am accurately reflecting where I am. Noel Ginsburg is also a Democrat, and his number is 303-375-3317. I'd like to talk to him. I'd like to talk to all these folks, actually. I made a video about the 8 people that I would vote for, the 8 people that are running, but that was based on the media. The media doesn't cover every single one of these. The media picks and chooses. Well, let's see about this William Hammonds. He hasn't put any money down. He's got his phone number, 303-819-6140. He's a Unity Party man. So if I call that phone number and I don't get any answer, he's got his email too. So I think actually, and a website. Bill is running. Wow. Do we want to do this? Maybe. It's kind of fun and exciting, huh? So Unity Party. Bill is running. For the cash, trying to establish a secure connection. Static. You see on the bottom left hand corner. So Bill Hammonds for and all Coloradans about. Look at him, God. The Unity Party. Donate. Join the Unity Party. His politics guides, his list of agents, marathon guy, Facebook group, Wikipedia article. He says he's the only in 2018 U.S. Senate, so it just seems to be every year, just kind of just throws his hat in the ring. That's what page. Bill, give you some free Bill Hammond, so expect, my check will be in the mail. Right? Okay. So Bill Hammond's Unity Party. So what do we have? We have Unity Party, Bill Hammond's Unity Party, 2 Democrats, 2 Republicans, a Green Party, and what was the other one? George Cantrell. I think he was an independent. Oh, and there was unaffiliated, right? American Constitution. So we have Green Party, American Constitution Party, the Unity Party, and now we have here, let's see, wasn't it a woman? Kathleen Cunningham was unaffiliated, right? So, God, that's 4 independents. 4 independents, 2 Democrats, 2 Republicans. Oh, I have to get a running total later. So let's just get the facts, man. Let's just get the facts. Okay, so Moses Carmen Humes is a Democrat, running for a Democrat, 720-582-3153. There's her email address right there. So it was a Democrat. Michael Johnson is a Democrat. Kerry Kennedy is a Democrat. Let's get their phone numbers. So phone number here, 720-316-9626. And then they have the email addresses. I almost feel like I should be getting these email addresses. I'll do that later. Actually, I'll compile all this information. Let's see, Kerry Kennedy, Greg Lopez. Oh wait, I didn't get Kerry Kennedy's phone number. So Greg Lopez, 303-596-3364. He's a Republican. I don't know anything about it, but again, he's got an email address. So I can take out email addresses. I can check out their web pages. Kerry Kennedy had a Facebook page. She announced her campaign on Facebook Live. 303-916-1974. And Kerry Kennedy for governor.com. Running for as a Democrat. So, yeah. I think that's actually it's a good deal there. So, let's see. Greg Lopez. Did we find out? He's a Republican, right? Who's Greg Lopez? Yeah. Greg Lopez, Republican. Victor S. Mitchell. 303-905-1010. He's run as a Republican. Vic at leadfunding.com. No web page. Victor Mitchell. Is that who I was just on? Victor Mitchell. Lopez is so easy to say. Yeah, Victor Mitchell, 303-905-1010, Republican. Ed Perlmutter, he's a Democrat, 303-459-4729. Perlmutter for Colorado.com. He's got a Twitter page too, so he's actually got a pretty active social media campaign. Doug Robinson, I'm going to say he's Republican. Heard of his name before. 720-598-2612. Doug at DougForColorado.com. Republican. Doug Robinson, Republican. Jim Leonard Runberg. 719-628-9715. Republican. So, he's an asshole, clearly. Michael Irwin Schroeder. 720-236-8886. Pro Bumper Systems at hotmail.com. Democratic. Michael Schroeder. Yeah! Oh my God. I don't like Michael Schroeder. Basalt. Okay, this is interesting. Mailing address is to Dan Ship. That's who his attorney is. He was very much anti-marijuana. He's going to make his entire case to crush the marijuana industry. That's all Michael Schroeder gives a fuck about. Why is he running as a Democrat? You're a right-wing Republican. It's Nixon. War on drugs was Nixon. Michael Schroeder, you're a Nixon kind of guy. So, Joanne Silva. Who is Joanne Silva? 970-663-1138. Is that the 169? There's nothing. Is that the web page? No. Okay, so she clearly, somebody messed up there. They got the web page as being her street address. She's in Loveland. She's running for governor. Aww. Joanne Silva, had so much hope for you. Then you have Corey Paul Starkey. Unaffiliated. Motley Crew 4208 at AOL 720-666-8954. I'd like to know the death penalty is going to be a big issue coming up, so I'd like to know what their opinion is about the death penalty. 970-214-3515. Unaffiliated Michael Wilborn from Fort Collins. And then Matthew Wood. Last but not least, he's unaffiliated, 970-520-5682. So Matthew Wood. That's the 21 people who are running for Colorado's governor. I'm not sure when the deadline is. That'd be good information to know, because when is the last possible opportunity? But with these 21 folks, I think it's going to be a pretty